almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Looking middle, and that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 3rd down, it's Stanley, and he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Right back to him on 1st down. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun, Rich. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards that time.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, Stanley. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Back to throw. Rich. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. From the gun on 3rd down. Rich. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. That time a 9-play drive, and the Falcons score to cap it off. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. from the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Vikings on third down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 17. Flushed out right. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. On 1st and 10, Rich. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. They'll run on 1st down. It's Stanley. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 121 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
On 1st down, Rich. He finds his man, complete. That's Stanley. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 1st down, it's Stanley. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. that's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Rich. Over the middle, it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run on 1st down. It's Stanley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gregory. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll roll him out right. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 71 yards. And the Falcons have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he will have a Vikings first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3-and-out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
70, Timberwolf. Check 91. 91 is the mic. Mike 91. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep it.
They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gregory. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now this one complete on the slant route. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. And his throw is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll keep it on the ground. Stanley, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.